We call him the captain of the goofy ship.
Why? I'm the voice of reason here.
Oh, there you go. He has a sign. It's goofy time.
The goofies of the week.
Take it away, sir.
Byron, appreciate it, man. Y'all already know what it is. These are the goofies of the week, sponsored by the FlexZone. Appreciate you guys for giving me my little bit of time. I've had two for quite some time, and then I slid a third one in there right before it was actually showtime, a couple hours before showtime. I'm gonna keep it really short. We don't got that much time. Because my other two are red cards. Okay, newsflash, red cards. But my first one is a green card, the one I just thought about. Baltimore Orioles. Now, Manny Machado was gonna leave one way or another. We know this. So getting a trade for him was what was best. But gosh, man, is this how you treat y'all homegrown people? Is this really how we treat your own? Like that I think that's what the goofiest thing about this is. Baltimore teams don't like their own players. I don't know what it is. The Orioles, Ravens, whoever, they don't like their homegrown players. I think they do best with their outside guys. But with that being said, you already heard from Byron. I wish Manny Machado the best in LA, and I think he'll do well because he got out right in time, right before the Titanic started sinking. Moving on. I'm sure you guys have all heard Kawhi Leonard has been traded to the Toronto Raptors, and DeMar DeRozan has been traded to the San Antonio Spurs. All right. What's goofy here is a couple things. One, the asking price that the Spurs were asking for Kawhi Leonard, which is why they kept him for so long. I don't know the details, but I knew it was too high if the Lakers said no. And the Lakers had all the money in the world and all the assets in the world. But they said no. DeMar DeRozan, your GM. Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's no loyalty in any sport, not just the NBA, in any sports. As long as there's money involved, it's a business thing, and it's never supposed to be personal. But from the reports I'm hearing, GM/president told DeMar DeRozan that he was not going to trade him. I think it's really a backstab. It's that stab in the back to him to trade him right afterwards. And I know, I'm inclined to believe the reports because he apologized. He came out with an apology, basically apologizing to DeMar DeRozan and the Toronto Raptors fan base because nobody saw this coming. Trade the franchise guy to San Antonio. Now, DeMar may need to look at it a different way. This may be a blessing in disguise. You're going to a much better coach and a much better culture. Now, as for Kawhi Leonard, does he have it? I don't know. Does he? He played 8-9 games last year. I don't know if he still has it. So I mean, it's a couple goofy things you can look at. You can look at loyalty, Kawhi Leonard, GM upstairs for the Toronto Raptors. I mean, listen, after you fired the coach of the year, we already knew it was all downhill after this. All right. Last but not least, once again, Carmelo Anthony makes once again, and it's not him. It's the situation he's in. This got to be the third week in a row. So, Carmelo Anthony gets he goes to Atlanta. Now, initially reading the report, I'm like, wow, the Hawks, how did they get into this deal? No. Not at all. It's not what you think at all. The Atlanta Hawks agree to pay out his contract, $28 million, basically bailing the OKC Thunder out of their luxury tax hole that they put themselves in by signing goofy Carmelo Anthony, aka the washing machine. Just for him to get waived and go to, well, at the time it was 3 options, but I think we all knew he was probably going to the Houston Rockets. And now he's with the Houston Rockets on a veteran minimum, about a little bit over $2 million. My man made about $30 million in 2 weeks. This is amazing. This is amazing. But I think the goofiest thing here is the Atlanta Hawks. Why? Why are you bailing the OKC Thunder out of their luxury tax hole I believe OKC picked up Dennis Schroeder.
Got the Hawks back player, by the way.
So I guess the Hawks uplifting that contract helped, but you bail. I guess because they had nothing but money to blow because ain't nobody there now. Just to bail OKC out.
They do have Trae Young.
Sir, Trae Young. Okay, you bail him out just to have him leave, and you get a pick in 2022.
3 years from now.
3 years from now. Atlanta, you're goofy for so many other reasons, but now this takes the cake. Listen, I can't. It writes itself. Listen, who are they? Baltimore Orioles, Kawhi Leonard, DeMar DeRozan trade, the goofiness from the GM, and last but not least, the Atlanta Hawks. All of you guys in a weird combination are my goofies of the week. Get it together.
Goofies of the week by Crevonte.
And the words of our man Carvis Jones, the Hawks.
The Hawks.
What you say, Crevonte? In life, there's a thin line between what and goofy?
There's a thin line between goofy and great. And they on the wrong side of it.